What did Jesus ask Peter? What did Jesus say about John? Do we love Jesus? Let's look at John 21. Where else did Jesus appear to his disciples after his resurrection? After these things, Jesus manifested himself again to the disciples at the Sea of Tiberias. And he manifested himself in this way: Simon Peter, and Thomas called Didymus, and Nathanael of Cana in Galilee, and the sons of Zebedee, and 2 others of his disciples were together. Simon Peter said to them, "I'm going fishing." They said to him, "We'll also come with you." They went out and got into the boat, and that night they caught nothing. What happened that the disciples were able to bring in a full catch of fish? But when the day was now breaking, Jesus stood on the beach. Yet the disciples didn't know that it was Jesus. So Jesus said to them, "Children, you don't have any fish to eat, do you?" They answered him, "No." And he said to them, "Cast the net on the right-hand side of the boat, and you'll find the fish." So they cast it, and then they were not able to haul it in, because of the great quantity of fish. Therefore that disciple, whom Jesus loved, said to Peter, "It's the Lord." So when Simon Peter heard that it was the Lord, he put on his outer garment, for he was stripped for work, and threw himself into the sea. But the other disciples came in the little boat, for they weren't far from the land, but about 200 cubits away, dragging the net full of fish. What had Jesus prepared for them when they landed on shore? When they landed, they saw a fire of burning coals, there with fish on it, and some bread. Jesus said to them, "Bring some of the fish you've just caught." So Simon Peter climbed back into the boat and dragged the net ashore. It was full of large fish, 153, but even with so many the net was not torn. Jesus said to them, "Come and have breakfast." None of the disciples dared to ask him, "Who are you?" They knew it was the Lord. Jesus came, took the bread, and gave it to them, and did eat the same with the fish. This was now the 3rd time Jesus appeared to his disciples after he was raised from the dead. As Peter denied Jesus 3 times, did Jesus ask if he loved him 3 times? In Greek, agapeo is moral or social love, and phileo is similar, the brotherly love of a friend. What command did Jesus give Peter 3 times? So when they'd eaten breakfast, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me more than these?" He said to him, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." He said to him, "Feed my lambs." He said to him a second time, "Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me?" He said to him, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." He said to him, "Tend my sheep." He said to him the 3rd time, "Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me?" Peter was grieved, because he said to him the 3rd time, "Do you love me?" And he said to him, "Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you." Jesus said to him, "Feed my sheep." Does agape mean divine love, as some people claim, or just the same as in English? People loved, agapeo, darkness more than the light, for they loved, agapeo, praise from men more than praise from God. Demas loved, agapeo, the things of this world, so much that he left me and went to Thessalonica. What kind of death would Peter suffer? Who did Jesus say Peter should follow? I tell you the truth, when you were young, you were able to do as you liked. You dressed yourself and went wherever you wanted to go. But when you're old, you'll stretch out your hands, and others will dress you and take you where you don't want to go. Jesus said this to let him know by what kind of death he will glorify God. Then Jesus told him, "Follow me." What did Jesus say about John? Did John live to see Jesus and write about it in the book of Revelation? What command did Jesus repeat to Peter? Then Peter, turning around, saw a disciple following. This was the disciple whom Jesus loved, the one who'd also leaned on Jesus' chest at the supper and asked, "Lord, who's going to betray you?" Peter, seeing him, said to Jesus, "Lord, what about this man?" Jesus said to him, "If I desire that he stay until I come, what's that to you? You, singular, follow me." This saying therefore went out among the brothers, that this disciple wouldn't die. Yet Jesus didn't say to him that he wouldn't die, but if I desire that he stay until I come, what's that to you? This is the disciple who testifies about these things and wrote these things. We know that his witness is true. There are also many other things which Jesus did, which if they would all be written, I suppose that even the world itself wouldn't have room for the books that would be written. What did Jesus ask Peter? What did Jesus say about John? Do we love Jesus? You decide.